Let me ask you a simple question. Have you heard of the video game franchise King's Quest? Yes? No? I can't hear you shout at the screen. Stop screaming. You're gonna get a noise complaint. I'm not fucking Dora. I don't know how she does that shit. That's impressive. Let's get right into this. King's Quest, Quest for the Crown, first released in 1984 on May 10th. Ooh, 17 days before my birthday. I mean, I was born in 2007, not whatever. The entire premise of the game is Sir Graham, the Knight of Daventry, going to look for 3 magical treasures after being sent on a quest by the soon-to-die king. The gameplay at the time was revolutionary as it was revolutionary, but it definitely doesn't hold up now. Now, I am but a humble 18-year-old who was born in 2007, but would you believe me if I said I grew up with these games? Well, not exactly, but shut up. Enter 2001. Oh my god. And apparently the world's longest fucking intro. Oh my god. Oh wow, it really does just keep going. Holy shit. I still don't know who made this. Who made this? At least admittedly, that was sick as shit. That was really fucking cool. Enter AGD Interactive, formerly known as Tierra Entertainment. Wow, no wonder you changed that. Holy shit, that is copyright supreme. Oh my god. AGD Interactive was what Nintendo thought it was being with Majora's Mask 3D, except they actually fucking did it correctly. They remade the entirety of the first King's Quest game in the style of the later series entries akin to King's Quest 5 and 6. This meant hand-painted backgrounds, fully voice-acted characters,
you pick up the bowl.
Beautiful pixel portraits, beautiful animations, literally everything. They just took King's Quest 1 and then they just made it better. Even including the new point-and-click system that was introduced in King's Quest V, they really went all out modernizing this and also staying true to the original content. And oh my god, it is the definitive way to play this game. Other than the part where you have to catch that fucking condor and have to stand in front of that one stupid rock and just keep clicking. And then if you miss it 3 times, go off the screen and come back and try again, inevitably fail, and do it all over again. That is my least favorite part of the game, but other than that, it's perfect. Except for the fairy godmother that doesn't really matter that much and just is there for some reason. It doesn't do much.
Gentle Sir Graham, I am your fairy godmother.
It's a product of its time. It's a product of its time. AGD Interactive was fully self-funded and sold the games for free. They sold these beautiful masterpieces of remakes for free. And it is astonishing. You can still download these from their website. These guys are amazing. Want to know what's not free? The official Sierra reimagining of King's Quest. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can tell that fans wrote this one. And I mean that in a derogatory way. Graham's face in this reimagining pisses me off. I don't know what about, but oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot stand looking at him. He makes me so mad. I mean, yeah, there are really good elements that I really like from this reimagining, but oh my god, I have so many things I could say about how much they shit the bed on this too. Oh my god. I don't know, that's not the point of this video. If you want to see me make a video on that whole mess of a reimagining, please let me know down below if you want a video on that. Psst, by the way, if you're not subscribed, you totally should if you enjoy what you're seeing here. Okay, bye. AGD Interactive unfortunately only ever got around to remaking the first 3 King's Quest games, missing out on the 4th one, which so desperately needs it. I mean, there are mods for it that make the game a lot better and give it the point-and-click aspect, but it doesn't give it any of those graphical overhauls or voice acting or music that the first 3 remakes by AGD have. Hashtag bring back AGD Interactive. Hashtag King's Quest 4 again. Holy shit, I think that's giving me a fucking migraine. King's Quest 2, more commonly referred to as the problem child of the series. No, I'm not looking at you, weird 3D game that released the same year as Ocarina of Time. No, you get your own special video one day. King's Quest 2 released just a year after King's Quest 1, and oh my god, it shows. Numerous ways of soft locking yourself. A bridge that collapses sometimes, and then you're just fucked. You're just fucked for the rest of the game if it does. Puzzles that have no fucking sense to them. Like, I'm talking none of these make any sense. The story, too, it's just like, it's not there. It's just like Graham fucking doing shit for like an undetermined amount of time. He's just doing shit. Now, granted, it was received better back in the time, but maybe I'm just being a bit harsh on it now that, like, it's aged and it's all dated. But still, it's got some major issues that really could have been worked out at the time, too. Wait, who's that at the door? Oh my god, is that our Lord and Savior AGD Interactive who died on the Sierra Cross?
Hear my child. I have taken this game, and I've unshitified it.
Oh my god! This is a fucking masterpiece. The original story is about King Graham. Oh yeah, Graham becomes the king after he dies. That's like a whole thing. And he's feeling all lonely and shit, and he looks into the magic mirror from the first game and sees this woman trapped on a quartz tower and is like, I need her. In like the most straight man way possible. So he sets off to a land called Kalima, which is full of a bunch of mythical fairy tales, and has to defeat a witch named Hagatha to rescue her. Yeah, Hagatha. I did not make that name up, that is like the actual name of her. AGD Interactive kept this plotline basically the exact same and expanded upon it. They went fucking balls to the wall. Full giant original soundtrack. So many goddamn voice actors and so many different interactions. It is crazy. They streamlined the story to make it a lot easier to understand and make a lot more sense. The gameplay makes it impossible to soft lock yourself now, and there's no bridge that like fucking kills itself. And fuck me, it is a beautiful game. If you thought the first game's remake graphics were beautiful, holy shit, you need to play this. You need to play this. You need to play this. You really need to play this. Here's your daily reminder that AGD Interactive is actually my fucking goat. And if I hear anyone talking bad about them, you will be smited on the spot. And that was, I got that note from God yesterday that you would be smited. This fan redux of King's Quest 2 also adds a brand new villain to the series that wasn't there originally. That helps to connect the second and third King's Quest games together in a way neater way. Oh my god, you will understand why the plot needed this whole through line, because holy shit, the jump from King's Quest 2 and King's Quest 3 is crazy. King's Quest 3, widely regarded as the best game in the entire series. This game puts you in the shoes of Gwydion, a 17-year-old dude that has been fucking tortured and held captive by this evil wizard named Manannan. It is a very simple premise that works fucking wonders for the gameplay. When Manannan is home, you have to do tasks for him like feeding him or cleaning the house. But when he is asleep or away on an adventure, that is your time to leave the home. You have a set time limit to go outside and get shit done. Gwydion in this game is nearing his 18th birthday, and Manannan is getting progressively more and more cryptic about it. So of course this boy just wants to fucking leave the house and escape, because who wants to find out what this weird old wizard has planned for that? I don't remember if it's explicitly stated in the game, but I'm pretty sure Manannan just murks his servants after they turn 18. Like, he just fucking straight up kills them.
I'm not going to waste time watching you anymore.
Now, this was almost a perfect game. Almost. There's one caveat to that. the 10-minute pirate ship waiting simulator. I'm not fucking kidding. Real-time waiting of nothing happening until one of the characters say, "Land ho!" AGD Interactive saw that shit and was like, no, fuck that, no. And it removed that part of the game, making it my favorite game in all the remakes and like one of my favorite games in general. This remake, from what I recall, didn't change much from the story because the original story was actually really strong in this one. It's where most of its praise came from. All they did was add a brand new soundtrack, use that aforementioned villain character from King's Quest II Redux as a through line for the plot, recreated the scenery with beautiful paintings, added an entire fucking voice cast, and removed that horrible fucking pirate ship scene. Honestly, you should play it. I'm not even telling you what happens in the story. That's how badly I want you to play it. AGD Interactive is an amazing example of the fans loving the game more than the actual company. Sierra Entertainment had fucking decades to try and reimagine these older titles in newer styles, but they didn't. They never did. They never tried. They never wanted to. This glorious self-funded group of fans took this tall task on themselves and completed it with flying colors. I am genuinely of the belief that it is better made by the fans than it would have been made by Sierra. And when Sierra finally tried to recapture the audiences of King's Quest, they fell flat on their fucking ass. It feels like they didn't understand their own charm, which is crazy because they're the ones that made the games. I am genuinely saddened by the fact that they stopped making these fan reduxes back in 2011. Although that is very understandable due to the lack of funding for it. I mean, again, you have to remember, they're just like a bunch of fans of the original games and a bunch of small artists. They don't have the budget of like a AAA studio, which makes what they did like 1 million times more impressive. These 3 fan remakes are not only very good time capsules to preserve what was in a format that works better for modern day, but they also stand as a reminder to ourselves that you can create anything. If you just take the initiative and step up, you can accomplish amazing things all without the backing of like a giant studio and a shit ton of money. And I think that's really beautiful. And I don't want these remakes to be forgotten. AGD Interactive, from what I last checked, is still very much active as like a whole group. Their most recent title was an original game by the name of Mage's Initiation, using that same art style from the King's Quest remakes. I bought it on Steam to support them. I still have yet to play it, which I'm ashamed of, but I really hope they're doing well, and I really hope to see future projects from them because it's nice to see them creating their own things now. If somehow like a mega rich person is watching this, please give them lots of money to redo King's Quest 4. Oh my god, that's the only King's Quest I can't play now. I cannot stand to play those fucking old games.
If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy seeing Fern live on Twitch.